The Stockholm Arbitration has affirmed its previous ruling in a new decision. The government of Armenia is obligated to refrain from the nationalization, expropriation of assets, or sale of the electric networks of Armenia, ENA. As you know, the authorities have initiated a process to nationalize ENA, in which Romanos Petrosyan was appointed as manager.
Ես մտնում եմ հանուն Հայաստանի Հանրապետության իմ կարգավիճակից բխող լիազորություններով.
The new manager has already managed to replace the heads of several departments. The same decision arriving in Yerevan from Stockholm is being interpreted in two different ways by the two sides.
In
fact, the interpretations presented by both sides are consistent with reality, with the following clarification. First and foremost, the newly submitted demands were not granted, which is the interpretation presented by the government. The fact that there is an existing corresponding ruling that was made previously is in effect and has not been refuted. That is what was presented by the defense side.
The emergency arbitrator has rejected the new demands of the ENA shareholders, the government writes.
In its decision of August 3rd, the arbitrator completely rejected the claimant's demand on the grounds that new claims, different from the initial ones, were presented, and that its jurisdiction and powers do not extend to the requested interim measures.
Armenia can choose not to comply with the arbitration decision, Minister of Justice Serbuhi Galian stated just a week ago, insisting that they can refuse to enforce an international arbitration decision if it contradicts public policy.
It is a fact that the state can take such actions, but it is also a fact that taking such actions can lead to very severe legal consequences in terms of paying penalties and fines, failing to fulfill obligations, freezing various accounts, or find other means of enforcement. That, too, is a fact.
The other side, Samvel Karapetyan's defense team, says that the Stockholm arbitration has affirmed the binding nature of the decision that prohibits the expropriation of ENA. Incidentally, they submitted a new claim to the court because Armenia refused to comply with the previous decision.
On August 4, 2025, the emergency arbitrator decided not to examine the need to supplement its earlier decision, thereby once again confirming that its decision of July 22nd is already subject to mandatory and immediate enforcement by the Republic of Armenia.
There is no final court decision yet. This is about preliminary rulings, and the parties continue to escalate the uncertainty surrounding them, making the future of ENA even more murky. Simon Hovhannisyan, ReOpen Media.